Today on Santa Monica Update.
Coming up next, we've got an inside look at the 2012 State of the City.
Once again, it's time for the annual homeless count. Find out if the numbers are still going down.
Uh-oh, time to feed the meter, but you don't have any change. Don't worry. Coming up, we'll show you the city's brand new curbside parking meters. They'll have you saying no coins, no problem.
We'll have these reports and more news about the city of Santa Monica, so keep watching. I'm Keena Chin.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica. Santa Monica Update starts now.
Welcome to Santa Monica Update. The City Council has passed a resolution recognizing sustainable rights. What are sustainable rights? One sustainable right is the right to clean, affordable water from sustainable sources for human consumption, cooking, and sanitary purposes. Other sustainable rights include clean energy and the right to enjoy a natural climate. This resolution may signal a new chapter in the evolving definition of human rights. The Council asked city staff to create recommendations about how these new rights can be worked into the fabric of our city. Every year, government officials, business leaders, and residents from all over the Santa Monica community get together for the State of the City address. And this year was no different, except for one major element. This year's State of the City included a swell of excitement for the nation's newest technology hub, Santa Monica, which was appropriately renamed Silicon Beach. Greg Goldner has the story.
President Obama recently gave his State of the Union address, so it's only fitting that here in Santa Monica, we have the State of the City address. And one of the primary focuses is on technology, the booming technology right here in Santa Monica, which has been recently dubbed Silicon Beach.
I think we officially decided, henceforth on this date, the tech community shall forever be known as Silicon Beach here in Santa Monica. So I think that's a little round of applause.
Santa Monica has rapidly become known as a global technology hub, and the extremely high revenue streams from these tech companies in our city play a significant role in creating more jobs and improving the city's overall infrastructure.
And it's great for everybody because the tech jobs that are coming to town are really good jobs, they're well-paying jobs, and it's really the wave of the future. So we're establishing ourselves now in technology, and it'll carry us into the future as a city.
If you look at Santa Monica and you see how the businesses are coming into the community, the buzz is not only local, the buzz is not only national, the buzz is global. People know that this is where our technology companies want to be.
Avesta and Cam Rasuli, the founders of Coloft, which is a community-driven shared workspace for entrepreneurs and startups, took home the city's 2011 Innovation Award. And they couldn't be happier to see that they're setting the trend for other startups to make their way to Santa Monica.
The startups that essentially find this city to be a fit place for their startup and a place where they can flourish, we're just very excited about that. And there's a ton of new stuff coming in, and I'm glad we're attracting talent from other cities, actually. People are looking at Santa Monica as a tech hub of Southern California, and that's very exciting.
And just as excited as the tech companies are to be here in Santa Monica, this city is equally as excited to have them here.
And it's the innovation that really is going to be interesting, because a lot of that new technology that emerges is useful in our field too. So being so close to it, we're going to be able to adopt it much earlier than many other police departments. So competitive advantage is cool.
The city will continue to embrace technology, not only to improve our core municipal services, but to help our residents connect with the internet, to move our residents, to improve mobility, and to improve the business climate by making it very cheap and easy for businesses to connect to the net and send huge amounts of information all over the world very inexpensively. That's our future.
There are definitely some exciting times ahead for Santa Monica. With the State of the City best described as excellent, and with a booming technology hub right here in our own backyard, Santa Monica is continuing to lead the way for cities throughout our country. From the mayor to business leaders, one message is loud and clear. Santa Monica is a place to be right now and will continue to be the place for years to come. For more info about the Santa Monica Chamber of Commerce, just go to smchamber.com. Even though California has more homeless people than any other state, the homeless numbers in Santa Monica keep going down. Reporter Tamara Henry hit the streets and stayed out late with volunteers who participated in the homeless count. Here's her report.
The Civic Center is where it all starts. About 260 volunteers gathered at 10 p.m. for a nice snack and lots of Pete's coffee, along with some quality hang time with the local police department and firefighters before the long night ahead.
We are part of the fabric of the community in Santa Monica, and being compassionate for the homeless population is really important for our volunteers, for our community.
Data from previous homeless counts shows an actual reduction of homelessness in Santa Monica by about 19% from 2009 to 2011, whereas nationally the numbers are only 1%. Will our numbers in Santa Monica continue to go down?
Our goal is to end homelessness, and so hopefully we'll continue. With the economic downturn, it's difficult because I think more people are facing homelessness. The city's been fantastic in working on eviction prevention work and other efforts.
Volunteers say there's nothing like feeling like part of the solution.
It's one of 450 communities in 4,000 cities that this point in time count is being conducted tonight.
The entire city is cordoned off. I mean, every city, part of the city it's broken down into parts. Or most of them will have police officers assigned to them, and they get out and they walk and they actually count one by one, and we make sure we catch and we count every single homeless person that's living on our streets.
The count for volunteers goes to about 2 a.m., and then city workers continue to wrap things up till about 4 a.m.
The police department's role tonight is security for those that are out here counting.
Volunteers are most effective when they walk neighborhoods they are familiar with, as they can recognize and identify homeless individuals with certainty.
I bet it feels really good when you know that you get someone off the street.
It's amazing. There's no greater feeling than to see somebody move into permanent housing.
Tonight's efforts are getting us that much closer to ending homelessness in our city. Reporting for Santa Monica Update, I'm Tamara Henry.
The total number of homeless people counted will be announced by the Social Services Commission at 7 p.m. on Monday, February 27th. To find out how you can volunteer next year, go to smgov.net/homelessness. Santa Monica is a strong city, and that's not just our opinion anymore. The League of California Cities, along with the City Manager Foundation, are featuring our city as an example of local government success. The Strong Cities, Strong State program will continue profiling California cities over the next 18 months. You can take a look at our city's profile at strongcitiesStrongState.com/city/Santa-Monica. The City Council has upheld the Landmarks Commission designation of the residence at 2501 2nd Street as a city landmark. Originally constructed between 1902 and 1907, this turn-of-the-century cottage is also known as the Victorian Vernacular Cottage. The home retains the original diagonal multi-light and double-hung windows with unique diamond-shaped sashes. Other character-defining features include the hipped roof with a bell-shaped roofline, an asymmetrical front facade, bay windows, and a recessed entrance. The architectural style links the 19th and 20th centuries. It was most prevalent during the first wave of development in the Ocean Park district and was largely replaced with craftsman-style homes by 1910. If you'd like to see the landmarks of Santa Monica, you can go to santamonica.com and search landmarks to find the tour brochure. Santa Monica drivers have all been there. You find the perfect parking spot, you know the one, right in front, and you back it in, throw it in park, and realize you don't have change to put in the meter. But now, no coins? No problem. The city is unveiling 6,100 brand new solar-powered parking meters that put the frustration of fumbling for change to feed the meter in the rearview mirror. Reporter Ned Rolsma has more.
Ooh, there's a spot. Just gotta feed the meter. I only have cards. Do you have any change? You mean you don't have any change? Wouldn't it be cool if we had the option to pay for parking with a card if we had no coin? Well, now we can. Santa Monica just installed more than 6,000 of these brand new state-of-the-art curbside parking meters all over town, every spot. No more fumbling for coins. Whoops. Oh man, I hate when that happens. Let me just get these. In the meantime, here's City Parking Manager Frank Ching, who says converting to these newer meters was ultimately a matter of dollars and cents.
The major reason why we converted the parking meter from the conversion meter to the new parking meter is, first of all, the credit card acceptance. Who really wants to carry coins to pay for parking meters nowadays, right? They accept credit card, they accept Visa, Master, and also American Express and Discovery. In addition to that, our Santa Monica card's still working on our new parking meters, and of course, we always will take coins.
Oh, well, it's good to know you still can. You could argue that pulling into a spot and throwing a coin in the meter still might be faster than swiping a card and pressing buttons.
Done.
There's also a pay-by-phone option that sends you a text when time is running out. That way you can add more time without going back to the spot. The key word is convenience, and not just for the customer. These meters are easier to operate and maintain, they're solar-powered and sustainable, rates and times can be remotely programmed, and they're reliable.
So what means is if there's any coin jams or any malfunction on the parking meters, it will automatically send a text message to our parking meter techs that always circulate working in town, and they will find out where to fix the meter immediately instead of we have to wait until the general public notify us. It gives us more flexibility and efficiency on operating it. Let's say if we have to reserve a parking space for any construction reason and no parking for the next day, we can also remotely program it. We can constantly keep capturing all the data on our parking data more efficiently and come up with better plan on parking, come up with better event planning on our parking. And like I said, in the future, we will be able to develop a parking website to help people to find parking space.
Actually, about 2 years in the future, after the city installs underground space sensors that'll provide real-time parking data for on-street spaces citywide. Finding a parking spot in Santa Monica will be even easier. Now that's change that makes sense. For Santa Monica Update, I'm Ned Rolsma.
Forbes Magazine recently included Santa Monica on its list of the most alluring downtowns in the nation. The magazine said that the success of Santa Monica as a tourism destination was attributable to a lively downtown and being located in a beautiful setting. Our strong concentration of high-end shops and inventive restaurants, says Forbes, lure visitors away from the beaches and into the downtown. The magazine goes on to say that Santa Monica has a lively mix of residents and single-family homes and apartments. Well, we knew most of that, but thanks for letting the rest of the country in on our secret. Santa Monica, it's not just our beaches, our restaurants, our beautiful views of the ocean, and our people, it's the lively mix of it all. Thanks, Forbes. What are your thoughts about the future of the Santa Monica Airport campus? Please join in and share your thoughts by attending a small discussion group with 8 to 12 community members. Input from these groups will help shape the city's plans. There are 30 two-hour discussion groups scheduled in a variety of locations and times, convenient for all. For more information, just go to smovisioning.org/discussions to find a time and sign up. Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. I'm Kina Chin, and for all of us at CityTV, thanks for watching. Check it out at the Santa Monica Public Library. Homelessness touches us all in some way, even if it's just the people we pass walking down the street. The library is a good place to go to get the facts on different aspects of this human condition. I Beat the Odds, From Homelessness to the Blind Side and Beyond, might be a good place to start. Or At Home on the Street, People, Poverty, and a Hidden Culture of Homelessness. And Blanket of Stars, Homeless Women in Santa Monica really hits close to home. There are also books that offer hope and inspiration, such as Breaking Night, a memoir of forgiveness, survival, and my journey from homeless to Harvard. And then there's Growing a Garden City. Whatever your perspective is, the library will have something to help you expand it. For these and other books, audiobooks, CDs, and DVDs, check out our online catalog at smpl.org.